Defense ain't confused. I thought you. Oh, alright, offense. I thought I clicked on it already. Nah, defense ain't confused. Offense ain't confused. Yeah, and they showed that boy Lamar. Boy, the special teams though got right. I don't know what Thomas doing. He stopped. I'm finna bust it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, you can look at it, Travis.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
20, Mike, 20. I got you.
Jackson. Now a flash of praise here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams.
How the hell are you overthrowing that, man?
As he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Check.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
This is a lot of games.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, in a great play for that defensive unit. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
God dang it, I knew why.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quan Alexander showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I ain't leaving the boy.
Play action. It's Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. To try again after the sack. Jackson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on down. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game, what were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
You got a good jump.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
21. Hey, go.
Now they try the right side here.
Look at that, man. Come on with
The
that.
first
Crazy
down
jump, man. Why
inside
is
the
he
10 to the 9-yard line.
Oh, if I'm grabbing him, why the
They're
hell
able
is
to
he
convert on
stopping?
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let the nigga run
Here's
around
1st
me.
and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal, and he is going to be stopped cold
Yeah,
behind
dog,
the
that
line
ain't
of
finna let him run
scrimmage.
right around me.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Wide, get wide. Under 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And he's
Let's go,
in
baby.
for the touchdown.
Let's go. It ain't never over with that nigga there, boy. Let's go.
First half, the prayer is answered.
Hey,
How did they get
I'm
that
finna stop
done?
you.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the
Don't
blue
back them men
comes
up
this
and
big
go into
shot
that
here.
tough
You're
defense.
exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a
I got
solo
something for
shot.
that.
Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
If you stop
This is
breathing,
the
you stop
NFL,
cold.
and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Look at this jump, man.
Touchdown, 49ers. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
6-6, pull it high. Be Griffin.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Hey, Charlie.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Here we go.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line,
they
feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly. Allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Go ahead.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
65. We got 3. We got, hey, seam 6.
They're going to try and throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will bring this back. Baby. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
You shouldn't have did that.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab
you know how.
Exactly right.
Hey, once you let me keep. Hey, Chad, once you let me horn in on you, dog. I'm telling you.
Take this across the 25.
We finna get that right here.
27-yard
You playing crazy. You should have punted that football. Don't do that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to
You're going to have to come up in there.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they
Look
get
at that, dog. Why is a nigga, what is he jumping for?
17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Man, I tell you, but this game here so fluky, man.
Here we go.
That's not fluky, man.
That is gonna do
The offensive lineman, he don't got beat, but for some reason he get told in the path of the run.
NFL on EA Sports. Now a give running left is Breida. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Come on.
Now a handoff working right.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. First time they've
man, boy, that's what you got. Come on now, that's bullcrap.
Up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute
that's bullcrap, boy. 101. Let's go, man.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
You won't win the next game.
Of a yard there, and it's second down.
You on the borderline. You won't.
2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Garoppolo now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense. So you can have people
slide
around the ball when it's
that
hot,
nigga land on the ground and caught the ball.
After the catch.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That nigga was laying on the ground. He threw the ball. He was laying on the ground already and caught the ball.
14 yards. Garoppolo now. After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive.
He just land on the ground and catch the ball.
Watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
Tulio or
stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
13.
Garoppolo to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Go ahead and finish. Nah, you got up on us early. We had to come back, but I got something for you. Alright. I ain't worrying about that. We streaming this, on there. Yeah. Yeah, my last one, but I ain't know it was one. I'm going ahead and get this one. Yeah, I ain't switching back to you. Nah, you not finna beat me doing that again. Yeah, I gotta cancel one. You see it, Josh?
They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up on Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle. got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Dance, jump in the stands, no man, man. Oh, there with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. I need a ring and a trophy.
You left the fire.
Cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic.
So you don't got off?
Footwork, fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat
All right.
plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard.
He said he watching it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Rip right. Check nickel. Showing up.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
21.
Now they try the right side here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
21. Rush in.
Now a handoff looking right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Here we go on 4th down.
Oh,
and
that's
he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Now, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This is Coleman. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
No, man.
Pettis, it's complete. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for on 4th down.
That's a bad pass, man.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of a game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
There's 3 men around him, dog, but since he's flying, they let him catch the ball. That's bullshit.
It's Coleman here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's probably a pretty good sign here in the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check. Check. Hot. Check. Fresno. Switch. Same on. On the ball. Check 26. Undercrush.
And an alley to run. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49ers 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 37 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it.
That's it,
I'm
though.
Gordon, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. On first down, Ingram, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This time they're able to get him behind the line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He may try and run for this. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone.
Why would you do that, man?
It falls down incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a give coming right is Breida. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Well, I'm going to catch the ball there. Oh!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Topper, topper. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And
Come
that is
on, man. God
incomplete.
dang, man.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes,
man.
you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
No! Oh, I got Hollywood Brown wide open.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
That was 7, man. What the?
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180.
Watch twist.
Now it's Breida. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
180.
This is Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Shoot! Watch out! Hey, alert!
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
22 yards there, a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. They run with Breida. And an alley to run. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 81 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 66 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Come on,
and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Take over first and 10. At their own
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 73 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
We stop you. We get this game. We stop you. We get this game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Here we go. 3, 218, chop. 2, 2, 2. We got double up, double up. Deuce. Lock. 12, stay hot.
Now a give to Breida.
Come on, dog.
Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
He's checking. One, Omaha. 11.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
12, fellas. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And some room to roam now. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel
Yo. Yeah, what the guys that you want to play? What the? Yeah. Yeah, you ain't getting on.
Death comes in threes.
Yeah.
Come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up, pop out, and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me.
Alright.
Pockets are dense. I think my brain is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket.
Ravens don't revamp now.
Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay.
Alright.
Pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me. This
Yeah, he said he's gonna get off. But dog, man, he be doing some cheesy junk, dog.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. That shit, that'll piss you off.